I can hear Hell's Bells starting to ring out here, Joey. Happy Easter, everyone, and let's enjoy these quarterfinals.
Happy Easter, Ronnie, and thanks so much, Renato Hickel. We are on quarterfinals starting now. 35-minute heats. The Red Bull skis will be fired up to have some good rotations. Johanne Defay taking on Ellie Harrison in quarterfinal number 1.
As we have a look, we might have our first ride of the morning.
Johanne Defay kicking things off for us in the quarterfinals. Riding the Sharp Eye surfboards. 2014 was the year she kicked off her rookie season as she finds a nice clean section to throw a vertical off the top. Now running towards a fun-looking end section. Snap to slide, but she'll get a little bit hung up there. Incomplete on the final turn at Bells. First look at Johanne Defay, Laura. What'd you see?
Yeah, just coming around this section here, she got a nice little turn, but this is where all the points will come from. This nice big slash in the pocket. I think the judges will love that. Just making her way through the inside, but wasn't really able to finish this off. It was a pretty important turn here, but unfortunately just mistimed that one up a bit too late. So I think that the judges will love that second turn. She hit that with power and commitment. Bashed the tail out there. Those are the turns that we love to see from Johanne. Just looking at her stats right now, I feel like...
I mean, I know Johanne personally as well, but she just has the ability to keep refining her craft as she's having another look here. Wave number 2.
Fades the takeoff to set up that first snap. Nice and aggressive. Off the lip this time for the second turn, and now just a little fading reset to see if she'll get an inside track. Her opener was a 4.5. And Defay looks like she's got the speed to go the distance, shuts it down, and surfing well to kick off this matchup, looking for her first appearance in the semifinal.
You know, if Ellie Harrison gets a bigger wave and can do a big turn, that's amazing. But yeah, let's look at this from Johanne. She just had this nice first section. She leant into it a bit more, pushed the tail out, and then went straight up into the lip here and just showed that pizzazz, really. So I think the judges, those 2 turns on the outside before just finishing it off, weaving through and getting a sort of little tap here to finish. But, you know, all that score would have been from those 2 outside, that combination that the judges...
Ellie Harrison with priority. Gets the whitewater to roll her in. Ton of speed already for the local wild card. First turn with some speed to come around the corner. Next turn, just a fading cutback. Oncoming section, she attacks it off the top, and this was the game plan.
In between just crumbled a bit too much, but I love this first turn. Look, she just knew exactly where to hit it, bashed it into the lips, and then just had to wait here. So unfortunately didn't get that second hook in, but this wave gave her a really nice end section, and she timed it perfect to throw the fins there. So
all the locals in Victoria woke up early on Easter Sunday to cheer her on. Defay already into her second hook on the open face, looking to better a 4.5. Nice easy flow and connection. Inside section looking fun. Driving off the bottom and hitting it hard off the top. Defay showing her precision and her power on her third wave completed in this quarterfinal.
Be happy with that, and you could hear the cheers from her support on the beach. And this was Johanne. It's her cleanest set on the second wave. It was foamier, but the face had more to give her. Nothing really too big in the pocket, just sort of weaving turns, but she finished it nicely as well. So, yeah, loved that. I don't think the judges will go too high, but she got to link a couple of turns.
Waiting for a bigger set to come through. Let's see if she can go right into another opportunity here. Ellie Harrison on the move, and she will roll in. Good timing off the ski, right into her second wave. Nice carve under the whitewater, hitting it higher off the top, but she goes down.
Yeah, that one just looked a little bit mistimed. She was a little bit deep, I think, and the first turn, it was great. She went straight up into the lip, but...
Still has the lead. Her last of 6.5 was her best. Ellie Harrison looking for a 4.9 here, up and out. 9:30 to go with priority and rolling in with Whitewater's Johanne Defay. Feeling her way down the line. Still looking for a first major here. Gets there with a forehand hook on the open face. Fading on that sharp eye once again. Looking to build on a 5.33. That board looks like it's got the glide. that she needs to go the distance. Just didn't really find a major hook in that wave to really lay into. A lot of boards that she can order on the fly as we look at this last replay flick.
This wave here was a bit slow in the beginning. I feel like she was just waiting for a section to present itself. That was the first major manoeuvre, that carve right there. I'm not sure if it's actually going to better either of her two scores. I don't think so, personally. I think she's going to need to do a little bit more. That, to me, there just wasn't that big major moment on that wave.
Give her what she wanted, but let's see Ellie right behind her. She gets up into the lip. She goes down. So maybe a bit of pressure building for Ellie.
Wild card story in pro surfing, and Ellie is representing Victoria really well at the moment. Defay, heat leader, world number 2, looking for her first semifinal of bells in her career. Throwing down a cool looking grab rail tail drift just to mix things up on that section. Wraps it on the open face. Nice easy flow on that surfboard, and she steps off.
There's another set comes through. Let's have a look at this one of Johanne.
Yeah, so into the lip there. That was nice. She pushed that, and then she goes for the progressions. That was really cool. You know, it was like a pretty dribbly section, but she was pushing through all these turns. So interested to see where the judges go, because she really, Ellie, with a minute to go, is just probably thinking, gosh, should I be catching some of these small waves along the bank? It looks like there could be one more opportunity for her here with 55 seconds.
Silent, holding their breath with Ellie right now in her last effort to go into the semifinals. The trials champ hits it off the roof real quick, a little bit behind at the moment. Gets out in front, lays down that rail. Fades one more time. She definitely needs a bonus inside section to set up for herself. Harrison still working hard. It's going to drop her off on the inside. That was really impressive. Johanne Defay, world number 1 on the live rankings, getting more points out of this stop number 4, the Rip Curl Pro Bells Beach, presented by Bonsoy. A real classy performance in these conditions. Throwing some radical fin throws. Her board looks lively, real smooth in transition. Showed off her power on that 6.5.